Shout out to all my gods and goddesses checking out this video. I am C, the spiritual goddess, here with your weekly channel message. Yes, gods and goddesses, leave me some ram emojis in the comments below for this week of new moon in Aries. Yes, gods and goddesses. So today we are just going to channel the energy and see what messages Spirit has for you for this week. This is for the week of the 28th through the 3rd here. So before we get into this here, don't forget, if you do want to book a personal reading, I am now taking personal readings. So make sure you check the description box for that. Also, guys, for those of you who's been asking me about Ask C, I'm actually working on that. For those of you who don't know, I do have a new segment on my channel called Ask C, where you can basically send me in some of your topics, your stories, if you need advice or spiritual advisement. And what I'll do is I'll go ahead and read your topic on my channel, give you some spiritual advisement. You can be anonymous if you want. This is open to all. I did get a couple stories and we will be starting that next week. So I will be filming this week for you all, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and get into this weekly predictions. I don't want to make you wait anymore. A few things to know about the week. So yes, we do have a new moon in Aries happening on the 1st. So we'll definitely get into that a little later on a video I have coming up. But also Mercury does enter Aries on the 27th. So starting off the week, we are going to have a burst of energy. So on the 27th, with that Mercury entering Aries, Spirit really wants us to pay attention to how we communicate, because this is going to be a very action oriented week with that Aries energy. Aries is very action oriented, and that can be a very good thing, especially this week if you have tasks that you want to get done, or you have new ventures you want to start. But when it comes to our communication, you want to really make sure you are taking your time when it comes to communicating, also listening. You know, you don't want to make hasty decisions and make accidents. Really, you want to pay attention to the details, because Aries has a tendency to be more so on impulse. And that could get a little sticky, guys, depending on, the energy. So you just want to make sure you just not be cautious, but just, make sure you take your time when it comes to matters of communication. So, and contracts and different things like that. So we will talk more about the new moon in Aries further also later on. So make sure you guys check that out. Also, make sure you guys, if you haven't, after this, you check the link in the description box for an additional surprise this week, okay? All right, so we are going to pull some cards and ask Spirit what messages do they want to give us for the week. Currently, the 26th, a Saturday. I'm filming this at night, guys. The vibes are right. I hope you guys are doing okay. So a lot of us, there's a lot of energy surrounding communication and really finances, making a decision in regards to your finances, crossing every T and dotting every line. There's a call for you to really pay attention to that. Spirit doesn't really want you to make hasty decisions this week, because I do see a lot of energy off of impulse. Spirit really wants you to take your time and really let the energies guide you this week. I see a lot of you, especially at work, taking the standpoint of not really saying much when it comes to gossip. You might hear a gossip chatter. You may hear things at work. Spirit wants you to make an effort to not really to leave your opinion, because I feel like there's going to be there is some energy surrounding miscommunications or perception of picking a side. And I definitely don't see that really working for you. Spirit wants you to be more so neutral to the situation, because I do get an energy of, especially in the workplace, discord somewhat when it comes to cliquish behavior. I don't know why I'm getting click behavior, like cliquish energies. Spirit just wants you to make sure that you remember the prize, which of course is that paycheck, that money, okay, child? At the end of the day, you don't have time for that. And I definitely feel like you're not the type of person that really gets in the mess in the first place. But sometimes, it can be one of those situations where your acknowledgement or your perceived agreement can be enough. You get what I'm saying? To someone to say that you're making a decision. And I definitely feel like Spirit wants you to take your time this week when it comes to communication and gossip. Spirit is saying stay away from gossip, because I wouldn't be surprised if people want to bring you things. I don't see this as something you're seeking out. I see this as something that may just stumble upon your lap, child. The tea might just stumble upon your lap, and it may be so juicy or it may be salacious. I feel like it's going to be a head turn, like, what? You know what I'm saying? You might find out that Kathy at work is cheating and judging up her numbers, spinning up them numbers to make it look a certain way. You might find out that it's a workplace affair, child. You never know. I'm getting matters surrounding work or just a place where people, more so a community, church, maybe it may be some gossip spread, child. I don't know. Spirit is telling you to keep it to yourself though, or try to stay as neutral as possible. You get what I'm saying? Don't really show your stance, even if you do think it's a hot mess. Just go ahead and talk to your boo later, or your homegirl who don't work with you, and just tell her, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and get a couple final messages. I want to see what is some other messages Spirit wants to share with you. Don't forget to leave me a thumbs up if you're enjoying this video. And we have a couple things coming this week. I'm so excited, guys. I do have some celebrity readings. I also am working on a pick a card message for you all, so make sure you guys check that out. Also, we will be getting into a few things regarding my Patreon. Yes, guys, I am working on my Patreon, so you guys should definitely have something about that this month if you guys want to join. I'm going to keep it really affordable. I'm going to keep it, look at the card, it says assessing. You guys are assessing the situation this week. But I'm going to try to keep it really, really low cost. So make sure you guys look out for that. We will be getting into what we will have. Okay, so a few things for you all. Spirit is saying that we got the assessing card. Once again, Spirit wants you to assess the situation. Spirit doesn't want you to really be so invested. You get what I'm saying? And the politics. I feel like by you not being invested, you may form a new partnership. I got the new moon. This new moon in Aries, and like I stated, we'll get into that later on, but this new moon in Aries is really going to bring a sense of partnership for you. It's really going to bring a sense of go. I feel like things are going to be starting to move quickly for you all. And by you staying out the way and being neutral, if you're at a job or a position, I feel like while you may not know it, but you also have other people assessing how you handle yourself, or assessing the situation, assessing others in the situation. And I see a new partnership or a new promotion or established foundation forming within this. Like, it may be one of those situations where people are gossiping about a particular boss, saying that boss is a hard ass, or maybe a situation where maybe you have people in your community gossiping about a particular person, and you stand back and you don't have like a real opinion, then you go and say, hold on, wait a minute, you and this person end up finding an alliance, and you end up building something. I see, like, you may find out that homegirl cool, or it may be in one of those situations where the boss might end up helping you get some days off, or you may get promotion by you not being caught up in it. So I definitely see this for you all. Let me know if this reading is really making sense for you all with the situation. I want to know the tea, child. Let's see what signs. Let's ask Spirit. Give me some signs that may be involved in this. What is the energies? Okay. So I'm picking up signs that this may be, and this is all placements. I'm getting, or you may want to look at these placements, but I'm getting energies of Capricorn, Aquarius, and Virgo energy. What other signs, Spirit? Also, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Yeah, Pisces came out twice. Pisces. If you have Pisces in your chart, this may be to you. Let's see. Yeah, air signs. All my air signs are coming up again. My air signs, Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. Yeah. Yeah. So water signs, air signs. I also got Capricorn in there, and Virgo. But mainly water signs. And air signs, especially if you have those in your charts, or Capricorn and Virgo, okay? Or you might be dealing with people with those signs, okay? So let's get into your African Goddess card. I want to use the African Goddess Rising Oracle. Guys, what do you think about me doing some tarot, some deck reviews? I do have a couple I've been thinking about doing. Let me know in the comments below if you guys are into tarot decks. We can get into some tarot deck reviews. Okay, so your goddess is Ma'at. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. Giving and receiving. So look, it's give a little to get a little. You get what I'm saying? That's definitely the energy. So by you just, giving less of your energy, I feel like you're going to get a lot more. Let's see what her message for you, and this is going to be your affirmation for the week also. So her guidance to you is reset your harmonic balance. You are out of alignment. The sacred scales command you to give and receive. If you receive without giving, you are selfish or out of alignment. If you give without receiving, you are stuck in matridom and out of alignment. Okay? So her declaration is, I give easily and freely. I receive free and easily. So some of you need to adopt that energy. That's what Spirit is saying. So that is your message for the week. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think about this. I'm so curious to hear from you all. Also, guys, make sure you have that notification button on for when we do go live. I will be getting into a few announcements, so you want to make sure you don't miss out on that, okay? So until then, all my gods and goddesses, don't forget to always rock your crown. See you in the next video. Peace.
Yeah.